Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. This is episode number 14 of our stitch gallery and glossary. Today we are learning the popcorn stitch, and all you'll need is some yarn and a crochet hook. I'm just going to show you how to do the stitch, and you can make as many projects and different projects as you want. So the crochet hook I'm using today is this fancy hook from the Etsy shop, Would Be Fancy. This is an ergonomic hand-carved wooden hook, and you can hold it. If you hold your crochet hook like this, it's perfect. If you hold your crochet hook like this, it's perfect. And if you hold your crochet hook like me, sometimes I hold it like this, it's perfect. So it's a great handled hook, and I really love it. I promote it all the time in my videos because I just love it. It's perfect. So check it out. Etsy shop Would Be Fancy. I am using this hook in this tutorial today. This is a size F hook, but you can see there are many different sizes available on that shop, so you can get the size you need. Also, big thanks to Red Heart Yarns for providing the yarn for this tutorial today. I'm using Creme de la Creme 100% cotton yarn today. This is a nice soft cotton, different than the other cottons that I've used in the past, like Peaches and Cream or Lily's Sugar and Cream. This is a lot softer than that, and a little bit thinner too. I really like it. Perfect for, you know, dishcloths or doing swatches like I'm going to show you today. So let's get right into it. A popcorn stitch, you can see I have a row done already. There is no stitch count or anything for these stitches. These are just a simple kind of bobbly style bobble stitch, and it's actually my favorite stitch in the crochet stitch vocab. It is perfect. I just love how the texture of it, it's like bobbly and just gives a nice 3D look to it. So this is what it looks like. I'll show you a beginning popcorn stitch and then a regular popcorn stitch. So if you are in a project, working in a project, it will specify where your popcorn stitch would go. And a popcorn stitch in a stitch pattern, in a written pattern, for a crochet pattern, is considered PC, okay, like popcorn crochet or popcorn, or so it's PC in a written pattern. So if you ever see PC, that means popcorn. So a popcorn stitch, a beginning popcorn stitch, I'll start off, since we're at the beginning of a row. As you can see here, I'm going on to my next row here. We're at the beginning of a row. So what we're going to do for the popcorn stitch is chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3, and that is going to count as our first stitch of our popcorn stitch, our first double crochet. Now, popcorn stitch is a grouping of 5 double crochets in the same stitch. Sometimes it is 4 double crochets, so you might have to check the written pattern or the video tutorial that you are following along to in the pattern that you're making your popcorn stitches in. So beginning popcorn stitch is a chain up 3, and then 4 double crochets in the same stitch. So yarn over, go in, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So there's a regular double crochet. So now it looks like there's 2 stitches. We need 5 in total. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, again, yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and one more double crochet in that same stitch. Okay, so now it looks like there are 5 stitches in that same stitch because that chain up 3 counts as a stitch. So what we're going to do now is pull up our loop on our hook and remove the hook from that loop. Then we're going to go into this beginning chain up 3. Okay, this front loop here and the back loop right there. Okay, just like that. Then put that loop back on the hook and kind of pull that yarn tight, and then pull it through that chain up 3. Okay, just like that, and kind of pull tight. You can see that it folds it in half. Okay, folds it in half, making it more of a popcorn look. Okay, and then to close it off, we're just going to chain 1. So yarn over and pull through. and that secures it. So that is a beginning popcorn stitch. Now in typical patterns for popcorn stitches, you'll either put a stitch in the very next stitch, or you will skip that next stitch, depending on the written pattern or the video tutorial you are following for the specific design you're making. Sometimes there's a double crochet in there, and sometimes you just skip it. So I'm just going to skip it in this case, and we're going to go into the next stitch here, and I'm going to make a regular popcorn stitch. So this is where you will see PC in a written pattern. It will be in this stitch here. We're going to put 5 double crochets. So yarn over once, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So there's 2, here's 3, here's 4 in the same stitch, and 1 more in there, yarn over, go in, and make your double crochet. So there's 5 double crochets all in the same stitch. Now we're going to pull our loop up just a hair like that, remove the hook, go into the first double crochet of this grouping. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one right here, this very first one, go in, put that loop back on your hook and pull it through that stitch just like that, and then pull your yarn tight, okay, on your hand there, just like that. And you can see that it folds it in half, looks really good, popping, and now we're going to chain 1 to secure it. Okay, and there is a popcorn stitch. So you can practice this stitch as much as you want, and you can use it in scarves. I've actually seen, you know, like those bearded hats. These have the beard part has like the bobble stitch on it. It's very similar. Like bobble stitch and popcorn stitch are worked interchangeably, and also the stitch can be used. I have it in the Color Pop baby blanket as well, if you've seen that pattern on my website. And there's many other patterns online that I use the popcorn stitch. I absolutely love it. In the 365 Days of Granny Squares, there are a lot of granny squares using the popcorn stitch. It is one of my favorites. It's a lot of fun to work with and play around with, so you can perfect it and make all kinds of different things with the popcorn stitch. So thank you so much for watching and learning how to make the popcorn stitch. Make sure to check out YARNutopia.com for more free video guides on how to do easy to complex videos, you know, stitches and all that good stuff for crochet. And also, while you're on YARNutopia.com, don't forget to support us, me and my dad, on making these videos, so we can continue to make these videos and share them with you for free. So make sure you check out YARNutopia.com. On the right hand sidebar, underneath the photo of shenanigans in my right hand sidebar, there is a donate button, so make sure you check that out and check out my other patterns. Big thank you to Red Heart Yarns for providing this yarn. It's really easy to work with. I absolutely love it. Big thank you to Would Be Fancy for providing the hook for today. It's so easy to use. I'm loving this as well. And thank you to my dad for doing the video and editing and all that good stuff for us. And thanks to you for watching. I'm like on a roll with these popcorns. I'm just going to continue doing this. So thanks everyone. Until next time, happy hooking!